It's Week 10 of the 2025 season, and this one features the Saints lead.
In 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome from tough losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stance, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, it really is all you could ever ask for. Coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Put the shit off his wheels. Forget walking into the Hall of Fame or Dwight Freeney's meeting room with his defensive owner. The late great John Tierman, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was Sacks. And that money sign was the S, because ends and determine what their money was Sacks. But you win games when they stop the rule like that for its performance.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 42.
To drive for show. And they have a kind of While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise. A little better. And he didn't forget it.
Defensive running room for a nice game. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump. Here comes from the defense.
Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Still sticking with the passing game. One's incomplete in the end zone.
We're seeing a lot of this defense likes human coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Let's go. Go set.
To power like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here.
Go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brooklyn adds the extra point. And the Saints want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. McLeod now returning it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons taking the field for their second try. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker threw a deep one in their last half of points.
first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10 from the 42. Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
This kick is good for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. They're going to get him for the kick.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. To kick it away, here's Pinion. And the kickoff is into and then out the end zone. Touchback. This drive started from the 30. This New Orleans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. I'm trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contest.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the ball.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Unfortunate, that didn't go as a turnover. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Play action, Prescott. He fires one deep down. It's an end shot. He's in the end zone for another touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Two extra points. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
This could be it. This could be the corner point. Let's go.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and a hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll push this upfield and earn that one. Reset it down.
Play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's who's wide out. It's a screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's second and 14. This is complete to Olave. He's got a gain of 6 there. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Pete, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Falcons and T. Higgins back in possession here. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Behind center. And he'll be heading to the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Falcons are on the move here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field.
Touchdown.
First and 10. This one up to his running back, complete. This is ahead for about 5. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to move.
And the truck hits complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. Working inside the red zone. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Inside,
it away and saves a potential completion.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
In the pocket. Get rolling, boys. Let's get rolling.
Rolling it again here. And then cross the 50 and start pushing on the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of those activities you will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That defense can't stop you.
They'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do? No time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, he moves backwards.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pick it up.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This is a 55-yard look from the left half. It's no good and had the leg, but is aiming wide right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's a play fake. It's Prescott.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. The hit curl route of that plant. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it doing his work.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You have to pick up the pace. Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So if that reminded me of the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see what the wins, and that call is made. You've got just enough to move the chains. When you see play action, do all you can to put your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the pressure even outside. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
All plays on the table here for 33.
One time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark.
Keep moving. Keep those sticks.
Man in motion, headed right.
Keep
Austin Taylor looking to throw.
Just give this guy a chance. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
I'm on set, not free.
They'll send their tight end right. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
do this, offense. Keep it going.
Slot man motioned over. From the 28. That is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving. Just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Get some momentum here,
An intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage, or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
He's tackled with the first down already.
Just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about the play.
And the power play at the giveaway results in 2 yards. Return coming from the 6.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play action, Prescott. And he's brought down for a loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons leading by 6. Offense to the line for second down. And ensure the first after a model gain. That is 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Inside the line, there's the option. He's able to manage that cover on that run. The Saints go their 3rd and final timeout. As they meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's Madison again. And the defense is all over this one for big loss.
Range is not an optional feature for the linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Looking to throw. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Fake nines, Kate. Fake nines, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. And when quarterbacks fake nines move to a secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, take a great defensive play to do it.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an... It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we've got...
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Watson. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Dulin.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. First time with Breece Hall.
A solid stiff arm.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Watson, option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Watson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Georgia.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw here. It's complete to Brown, right side. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Dayo Odeyingbo there to make the play defensively.
Back to throw, Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Daxton Hill was right there to break up that play.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
That went out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie, and they start 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at a yard.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the 1st.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at
Previous
this
play
just to
is
make
under
sure.
review.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Now Hall to start the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here's Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. They'll try the air now with Watson.
And check down complete to Hall.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Watson. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
York able to send this one through.
And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them. Both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Time for another drive here for this Jets offense.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd and 9.
Watson now to throw. "23 yards on the tuck and run."
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half. and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. In motion, the tight end. Out of the gun, Watson. Open man here is Conklin. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that CD, another sack for the young rookie linebacker. Well, getting after the quarterback certainly has not been much of a problem here in his rookie season.
It certainly hasn't, Brandon, and the instincts that have made him a great tackler, I think coupled along with some film study and some great anticipation, that's also made him a great pass rusher as well.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will tie things up at 6-6. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the 2nd half to play.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 out.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the 1st half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
Throwing the slant pattern here complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half.
Robinson on a give right side.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Robinson up the middle.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 7 in a row coming into this ball game, but lo and behold, they have the lead here as this drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Hall again.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
They run it with Hall off the option.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Here's Watson, throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Jermaine Johnson
able to record his 5th sack of the season. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally, wrestled down at the 11. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Bijan Robinson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long, but now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And New York set to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Back to throw, Watson.
A throw on the money there to Doolin.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. From the gun, here's Watson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
Give to Hall running right.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll set up a throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Watson. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Watson now going to run the option right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Here's second and a yard.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Now Watson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Well, partner, this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet, but you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So now the Bengals down by a field goal, under 1:20 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw.
And that's complete to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. Back to throw, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw.
Pass complete to Robinson. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
He's back to throw.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Again, he'll drop to throw, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 3. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll look to throw again.
And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just second down.
Back to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's to his tight end all.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back the other way.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here is 3rd and 5. Watson. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Hall. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Hall again on 2nd down. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
MEH, man. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.